Hi friends, it's Sarah. I'm back with another yappy dappy vlog, and I'm talking about another piece that I currently have a sample of that I want to share with you so that you can see my thought process behind these. But I do have it right here. It is behind me. I did post this to my Instagram story, and I was like, let me know if you guys want me to actually, make this a real thing. And the response was awesome. So I appreciate all of you who had responded or swiped up to my little poll. But yeah, it might be a bit hard to see here, but let me just carry my mannequin closer. Let's design. Back. Does have Kilig Ko right there. But yeah, sorry if you couldn't hear that. Let me talk a little bit about the design, because this one's pretty special, because I feel like as an artist, you kind of, artist slash designer slash business owner and everything in between, you really kind of have to take a step back from your work in order for you to kind of either, see the bigger vision or, understand the direction you really want to head towards. So this design is pretty special because I feel like it's been maybe a year or so in the making of the actual design. But yeah, so for context, this embroidery, technically, I have actually released this on a sweater. Like, I embroidered it myself, and it was like on one of those like hoodie ones. So it was technically this one design. Okay, so this one design, I had embroidered it onto a zip up sweater, and it was just like for one side, because I was inspired by the motifs and the embroideries of like Filipino barongs and stuff like that, but I was like, well, how do I make it different? So I kind of decided to do just one side, straight up and down, and kind of see how it went. So I was able to sell those, but I was like, I feel like there's still something missing. So I did a couple iterations of those, and I was still continuing to sell those sweaters in person markets. And then I feel like now I'm not necessarily in my grandma era, but I feel like I'm very cozy, comfy, coated, stuff like that. So I love a good sweater. This one is a little, I don't know how to explain this. I feel like it's different from the usual sweaters that I have, like the cardigan and the jerseys. Same with like the Filipino jersey one that I also did a product reveal on, of like the wavy ones. I guess this is kind of the most similar to it-ish. But yeah, also a knitted sweater. But yeah, basically, instead of just doing the one design, I was like, actually, let me just do it multiple times and flip it. So technically, it's these three designs, the one design flipped 3 times in these 3 different spots. So it's one design here, a design here. Oh, you can't really see that. It's okay. And then, well, basically, it forms the barong like that, because at first I was like, let me just do half. But yeah, so it completes it over here. And then if you actually look closer, I kind of like how this time if you look, sorry, I'm like babbling. I might have to do another shot of this. Sorry, let me just pick my girl up over here. If you see here, basically it's the embroidery. You have Kilig Ko in here, and then it's kind of inspired by like a lot of like the beauty of the Philippines. So you have some like waves in here. You have the sampaguita and all of those like little fleur and leaves. But if you actually flip it on this side, it might be a bit easier to see on this side. But it's actually a woman, so you can see the design of the woman here, and then when it's flipped backwards, like, you don't really see it as easily, but that's basically the design all across, and then it also has like hearts embroidered into it. But yeah, so this one is also another one that I'm excited to kind of release, and now that I've heard the public speak, it is something that I do kind of want to actually bring into fruition. So I'm also excited for this one, and so we shall see what comes of it, of like in terms of like the collection and everything like that. But yeah, so that's just a cool one I wanted to announce, because again, I just want to take you guys on the journey of like, okay, these are the designs coming up, these are the designs that I've made, which one should I actually bring into fruition, because I feel like a lot of these are just things that I would enjoy wearing. I'm not sure if everybody else would, but with everything that I put out, I do also enjoy hearing the feedback of like, oh, okay, how can this be improved and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's this kind of grandma coated area inspired by the barong, and I plan to kind of use this design in other stuff like button-ups and assorted things that are a bit more, even more casual. But yeah, so that's a sneak peek into that. So thank you for coming to my Kilig talk and hearing my little yappy vlogs. But yeah, bye everybody. I'll see you in the next one.